Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, another weekly episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. And so we're going to go over some stuff that was added to the collection this week. It's not much. This will actually, it'll probably be a quicker than normal video. I don't know how much quicker, but quicker. And yeah, so it was a pretty good week. I had the week off of work. I got a lot done in this room, which is something if you watched my live MassCar giveaway drawing, I took you around the room a little bit, showed you a room tour. So hopefully you got to see that. If not, go back and watch it. It was pretty fun. It was a good time. For some reason, the live chat feed replay is not available on that video. I don't know why, but it's too bad it's not because it was pretty funny. My wife was trolling me that whole time, and it was pretty comical. So yeah, so you're going to miss reading those comments, unfortunately, but oh well. The video is still cool, so I answer some questions and all that jazz. So, all right. Again, thank you very much to MassCar for hosting the giveaway, and the winner has claimed his prize, and it's been shipped out. So, very, very cool. Indeed. So, thanks again. And just as a reminder, use the promo code Champion20 to get 20% off your order at masscardisplays.com. That promo code will only be valid until the end of the year, and then it goes back to just the Champion 10% off. So yeah, get your 20% off, get your cases in time, buy yourself a little Christmas present, put up a display, and free the peace on some cars. So, all right. So let's get into what has been added to the collection during the week. This thing obviously is going to be the highlight. This is an Auto World Raw. Such a super cool car. Somebody approached me about this. It was Diecast. It's on Instagram. At Diecast Comics Guns is his Instagram name. So go ahead and give him a follow. He's pretty new to the game, or at least new to the Instagram game. I don't know how long he's been collecting for, but super cool dude. He basically offered this for just my M2 hauler chase that I found, which is pretty crazy. He's just like, yep, you want this for it? I'll give it to you for it. And I was like, are you serious? Kind of, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I thought I was getting, I thought someone was scamming me or something at first, because I'm like, that's kind of crazy to offer that. But I'm like, thank you so much for wanting to add that to my collection, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much for that. So awesome to have this in the collection. This will be a Free the Piece Friday feature in the near future. All right. So there's that. We didn't get to do the Ultra Red Corvette for a Free the Piece Friday, and I have all the Corvettes from the Auto World series. By the way, if you're not watching Free the Piece Friday, I'm trying to make those episodes more interesting, not by just opening a car and showing you the car. I've been kind of trying to add some extra content to it. So you've noticed, if you watch them, some of the Auto World episodes have been going through the whole casting history of Auto World, that Auto World particular casting. I'm always going to try to, incorporate something else into opening up that car, just to make it a more interesting episode. And now, since the last episode of Matchbox Monday is coming up this Monday, I will put more time into the Free the Piece Friday episodes, and I still haven't decided what I'm going to do for a feature. However, going live was very, very fun. I had a great time doing that, and I thought maybe it would be a good idea to maybe do that once a month or so. It'd probably get stale if I did it too much, but it would be pretty interesting to do it, maybe once a month. So that might be something that comes up too. And I always threw around the idea of doing a Hot Topic diecast video where we'd kind of talk about something weird that's going on with the hobby and get your opinions and stuff like that. And maybe I could do that live. If I can get it to work reliable where you can see the actual live feed comments afterwards, then maybe I'll do that. And I don't know why it doesn't work in that last video. I have no clue. It's set up to play that back. I have no idea why it doesn't. So if you're a YouTube expert, let me know why that might not happen. All right. Also before we get into this, and I'm sorry for taking the time to do this, I feel like we should talk about one elephant that's in the room with diecast car collectors, and that's been COPPA, COPPA. Okay, it's a Child Protection something Act. Anyway, what it is that videos for kids are going to be basically demonetized. Okay. This is not a channel that's for kids, even though I'm family friendly, meaning I don't really swear or anything or use any adult language. This channel is for the adult collector. It's not necessarily for, and by kid, I mean kids under the age of 13 years old. So I don't think that channels like mine are going to be in danger of demonetization, which also would mean that they're going to lose comments. The comment section will be gone. I wouldn't be able to put any of my videos in playlists. There's a few other consequences of that. But if you want to check out what's happening, there are some YouTubers that will probably be pretty greatly affected. One might be, Mark Race Grooves, which is very unfortunate. Even like some of Ghost Jerker's videos, like King of the Hill and like the monster truck stuff, since that could appeal to children, it could be affected by it. It sucks for a lot of YouTubers that were, making their income on this. I mean, I'm not making an income on these videos. I can be straight up with you and tell you that. I mean, I'm making a little bit of money for doing them for the ad revenue, but it's nothing like that could pay bills, and stuff like that. It just gets stuck back into the hobby. So anyway, enough on that. There's plenty of videos out there talking about this that's coming down. It's really not going to be official till January 1st, but it's already happening. There are people's videos that are already getting flagged as being for kids and being demonetized or restricted monetizations. So anyway, I'm not the expert on that. Check it out. I don't think my channel will be affected. At least none of my videos really got automatically flagged, so I don't think I'm going to be affected by it. And then the demographic of my channel is honestly my age. You guys that are in the 30 to 45 age range, that's what the majority of people that are watching these videos. There's some younger, some a little bit older, but I don't think any kids are really watching. All right, enough on that. I'm sorry to go on that tangent, but I felt like it was something that needed to be talked about just a little bit. Picked up some Squarebody Chevys, and we are going to open up these in the second segment of the video. So whoever was there first to this, I think, did score a chase. I think it was the green one that was the chase. I know it wasn't a raw because there was two of the other blue ones there. Anyway, I only picked up 3. I could have picked up basically a whole set. The only reason why I didn't is because I looked these cars over pretty good with, and I didn't want to get ones that were screwed up. And, M2 is not really known for their impeccable quality control. So I just kind of looked them over and I picked the best ones I could find, and that's the ones I got. I just wanted a couple of examples of this in a stock livery. The only one I have right now is it over here? I don't know where I put it. The AutoZone ones. That does nothing for me. All right. So there's that. I found one Team Transport. I still need the Skyline GTR BNR 34 from this wave. I don't have that yet. I'm sure I'll get it. The Diecast monthly meet is tomorrow, so I'll probably pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully, if someone's got one. So I still need it. This one's pretty cool, though. I think it's it's just painted silver. I thought it was Zamac at first. Anyway, we'll open that up. Excuse me. And then we've got these 3 Target Red editions. Pretty sure I'm late to the game on these, but I was browsing through Target for completely unrelated reasons. And sometimes diecast happens during those trips. And found these 3. We might pop those open too. We're also going to do this. I've actually got a ton of these 5-packs. They're older 5-packs. And the only reason why I've got them is because they're either like 1 or 2 castings that I collect or something that's in one of those. So I've got 5 of these here. We're going to rip open in the second segment of the video. And I'm just going to pull the car out, or the cars out that I want from the 5-pack, and then the rest are going to go into my little for sale bin. Anyways, these 5-packs are really super cheap, and I just picked them up. There's prices on these, but they are not the prices that I paid for them. So anyway, they're part of the Chuck collection, and it's something that I purchased from the Chuck collection. None of these are very valuable. But they have some oddball cars in there and some castings in there that I collect. So we're going to take that. We're going to rip those open. And I'm probably going to have a 10 card Tuesday where actually I rip open 10 packs because I've got a lot more than this. So, all right, that's going to be it for this segment of the video. We're going to go ahead and flip the camera around. We're going to take a close look at the square bodies. We'll open up the team transport. We might as well just pop open these 3 mainline cars too and take a peek, and then we're going to get into these 5 packs, and that's going to be it. So shouldn't take too long, and keep watching my channel for a Free the Piece Friday on that raw Gulf Corvette, which I actually cannot wait to get open. And there's some other really cool 10 card Tuesdays and stuff upcoming to the channel, so stay tuned for those. And thanks for listening to the long-winded first half. Let's go ahead and take a look at some other stuff up close. All right, so let's start with some Hot Wheels Red Editions, Target Red Editions. This is a pretty cool one. I like how they did this one black and red. And there it is. There's your Volkswagen Caddy. It's a cool little mini truck. Definitely a cool little casting. I like the Target Red Editions. I think it's a lot cooler than when they used to do like the summertime card or springtime card or snowflake card. Since I'm not a carded collector, that's not an exclusive that I'm ever really into. I think this is the best looking one of the 3. This guy right here. The Chevy C10 looks pretty decent too. However, the tampos are... all of them that I looked at, they were kind of sloppy. Just that white on that red on that white's kind of hard to pull off. This was definitely the best one of like the 4 or 5 that were there. I didn't grab all of them. I left a bunch behind. Yeah, maybe someday down the line these red editions will become collectible. It's really kind of hard to say what's going to be desirable down the line in the future because so much stuff comes out every year that like it's whatever's hot at the moment is kind of what's valuable, right? So yeah, there's 2 versions of this apparently. There's a Spectraflame version and a normal like metallic paint version, and I'm guessing that this is the normal metallic paint version. This casting's alright, except for it's got that upturned chin, which is to make it track ready. And since I'm all about the adult side of collecting, I really don't care for that. So, yeah, it's okay. Target Red Editions. Target Ultra Reds. All right. And just sticking with Hot Wheels for a second, let's take a look at this. This is the second time in this Team Transport lineup with the same exact like vehicle combination has been put out. This is just in a different livery. I think the first one was it Urban Outlaw? I'm trying to look. I don't even know where I have those sitting right now. Anyway, I've griped about the Team Transport line before just because it's somewhat annoying because I don't want to collect those big trucks, but I want the cars. And I know a lot of you out there like both, and that's totally awesome. I mean, you collect what you like. But the VW little flatbed is kind of cool because it's small enough. It's not like a super huge casting. So, I don't know. This is a cool combo. I like Momo. I like this Momo livery better than ketchup and mustard Momo. And that's supposed to tilt, but it just falls off, I think. I think it's supposed to tilt, right? Yeah, whatever. I like the lettered tires on the Porsche. That looks really cool. Detail looks nice. The lettered tire is actually a really good touch on this Porsche. And the Porsche looks really mean with those wheels. I like those a lot better than the other ones. This guy looks pretty good too. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so there is your Team Transport. And now let's get into some Squarebody Syndicate. Squarebody Syndicate. I'm just going to rip open this packaging. Let's get them all out of the package real quick. What are these limited to? 7,880 pieces. M2 is going to just release the heck out of this truck. And of course they're going to, because it's popular. Why wouldn't they? You cannot blame them for doing that, because it's going to make money. No, that is what businesses are in business to do. So, and same with Auto World. I mean, they're going to release the heck out of their Squarebody pickups too. And why wouldn't you, you know? So let's get these unscrewed from the base. Let's see how difficult that ends up being. Let's take a look at the green one first. These are coming out nice. Sometimes with them too, it's a crapshoot. So whether or not those are going to come out smooth. Yeah, here it is. Tire's got some issues. Let's go ahead and fix that maybe. All right, so these are cool. One thing that M2 sucks at is the white lined tires. They have a real problem getting an actual circle there. This side actually looks pretty good. This side, not so great. The color is really nice. I really like the color. It is nice that they do have lens taillights, even though they're not exactly cleanly done, and lensed headlights. This would be a cool one to make a headlight custom out of eventually, which I almost have a headlight custom done actually for Andrew Naremko. That's coming up soon. I wanted to finish it for this video, but I just wasn't able to pull it off. So Squarebody Syndicate in the back window. That's kind of annoying that that's there. Other than that, it looks like a pretty cool stock truck. And I like it. I like it in this color. This is actually probably the best looking one to me in that color. Looks cool. And then this is a classic look. The little white stripe along the side. Oh, here we go. We got a problematic screw. Holy crap. That is in there tight. And you got to be careful when it's in there tight that you don't strip it. Because these screws are easily strippable. That's interesting. So I'm just looking at how they do this base thing. They have this little replaceable block that can change out the ride height on the back to accommodate different wheels. I think it looks good with those little tiny tires. They're tiny though. And they're really small. I think it looks actually pretty good though. I mean, this thing is scraping. So, pretty decent. Bow tie looks good. Let's see if the hood opens decently. Hood opens good. Shut's good. Taillights look pretty good. This one looks good. Again, the white lines are not quite circles, but they're acceptable. Looks pretty good. The other one, I think that the orange one that was sitting in the store was awful, and that's why I did not pick it up. But Squarebody Syndicate. I don't know what Squarebody Syndicate is. Is that an actual club of people who have Squarebody Chevys? Leave your answer in the comments below. So, look at this one. Blue. That looks nice. Looks nice too. So, I mean, obviously they're releasing them to death. I mean, they came out with a whole series that is just this casting. Which is crazy, right? I mean, no other diecast company, I don't think, does that, right? It would come up with a whole entire, like, release that's all the same casting. So, 6 of them to collect, and then plus the 3 chases. And I think there's, like, a wheel variation one, too, isn't there? It's got like the chase wheels, but doesn't have the black bumper. Anyway, it's one that I didn't get. But I don't know. I think these look good. So let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys collecting these? Are you guys like going after all the variations of it? Because you know that's going to get ridiculous eventually. There's already been some hobby exclusive releases. You know, there's these 6 cars plus the chases plus a hobby. You know, whatever. There's been a lot. I did not actually get the GMC ones, and I kind of wanted to get one with a fire chicken on the hood. I don't one. I'll probably end up scooping one of those up. I mean, they're decent looking. It's just there's no reason why I would need, every variation of this. I'm getting over the collecting every variation, except for Auto World, of course, and some random Hot Wheels castings. And speaking of random Hot Wheels castings, here we go. So this is the Rescue Rods 5-pack. And the casting that I want out of it is the one right on the bottom. The Path Beater. Alright. We'll take a quick look at all of them. So it's got the parent, this thing right here. Don't care for it. Roll Patrol or whatever. Don't care for that casting. Ambulance. Don't care for that. The Rescue Rig. Don't care for that. But the one I do like is this little pickup truck. The Path Beater. This thing is sweet old little truck. Wheels are terrible on it. They look really dumb. But this is just one of those trucks. I don't know. Just kind of any variation of it that I didn't already have, I grab it. So I didn't have this one, so I had to pick it up. So there's that. Let's see. Next one we got. This next one actually has a couple of cool ones in it. This is the Just Trucks 5-pack. And there are a couple of cool ones in this one. I'll go ahead and open it up. So this one, I actually collect this casting right here, or did. I think I'm going to stop though. For some reason, I wanted to get every variations of this truck. It's Kenworth, and this is a variation of it with the spoked wheels. I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not. So there's that one. This one, don't really care for, but it's a Dodge truck with dot wheels. Not terrible looking. Like I said, this is a decent looking 5-pack, I guess. There's this one, another one I don't collect. Flash Cider. The mini truck, this thing is pretty cool, actually. But, again, not the reason why I would want this 5-pack. The reason why I wanted it was for this Ford Bronco, which I didn't have. Saw blade wheels. I'm not sure. This one you actually might be able to get. Ooh, and it's messed up. Yeah, it's a wheel error. Oh, that sucks. That's too bad. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Fixed it. It's just jammed up. So this Bronco is a casting I collect, so any variation of it I don't have, I grab. So this one and the Kenworth are the ones that I would probably pick to keep out of that. All right. Next we got World Racers 2, and this is actually a pretty decent one, where I may keep the majority of these cars, starting with that Countach right down there. So that's an obvious one for me. I'm pretty sure that wasn't available in, geez, this is hard. This one's tough to open. So World Racers 2, I'm pretty sure that one was not available in single releases. I don't think this was either. This is kind of cool too. Was that an Escort, right? Yeah, Escort Rally. That's kind of a cool casting. I think I'll keep that one. That looks pretty good. So there's that one. There is, this is a Porsche. In blue. Not the most attractive Porsche casting, but pretty cool. Would like to get this car in a Kyosho, actually. And then a Ferrari. This one's cool. It's got a metal base. The 360 Modena. 5-dot wheels. The casting's not great, I guess. It's kind of not the best looking Ferrari casting with a white interior. It looks kind of weird. And I mean, the deco on it's not fantastic, but it's a Ferrari. That's cool. I'll probably keep that one. And then this one, what is this, a Panos or something like that? Yeah, Panos GTR-1. That's an ugly car. I mean, I think that's ugly. And the wheels are ugly. Everything about it is kind of ugly. Probably will not keep that one. And then the Countach 25th anniversary. This one I'm definitely keeping. And it's got a crazy orange windshield. This is another casting I'm trying to complete. So, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. All right. So there's that. All right. Next, we got one more 5-pack. And honestly, that's going to be it. This is going to be a fairly short video. All right. So this one is the World Tour 5-pack. And I think there are 2 castings, maybe 3, that I'll keep from this one. So it's got this. It's like the 5-pack king. Roll Patrol. It's like a non-licensed Jeep casting, and the front end of it is just ugh. Not a fan of it. And then this thing, pretty cool. This is what I wanted. It's another one of that same casting. The wheels on this thing when it comes out are weird, but not the greatest Tampo scheme. Santa Fe, whatever. And then one of my favorite castings, the Dodge Caravan Yosemite. So I didn't have this version of this. So this is a casting I definitely collect. I really want to see, and call me crazy, I really want to see Auto World put out a Dodge Caravan or a Plymouth Voyager from 1987 or 1988. Okay? Do it. Please. Put on an accurate scale model minivan. People would love you for it. I would, anyway. So, anyway, this is a casting I collect. And then this is an Olds Aurora. Yeah. This is an interesting Hot Wheels casting that's been barely used, but that's pretty ugly. The car was pretty ugly itself, too. That weird oval taillight situation. And lastly, the Corvette. This one is some sort of errors going on with it. It's got some flashing right here that's preventing the base from going all the way down. And some Corvette collector might want this. I am not going to keep it in my collection. So shout out to my buddy Eric Witt. Maybe he would want this or think this would be cool for his collection. So I'm going to bring it to the monthly meet probably and see if he wants it. And probably just give it to him. So that's going to be it for this episode. So real short, well, I guess short one. It's only 16 minutes in the second half. That thing's a beauty. Can't wait to pop this thing open. So we are going to do that in a future Free to Piece Friday, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, the highlight, I don't know, out of these trucks, I'm going to say that this green one's probably my fave. Other than that, we didn't really have too much to look at. Again, my monthly meet is tomorrow, today, if you're watching this video, tomorrow for me right now. And I will be hopefully picking up a bunch of cool stuff, so we'll have more to share with you. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day, and thank you. Bye-bye.